Hi, I'm the Tabletop Teacher. I participated in a pre-release event for the Heroclix Avengers Defenders War a couple of days ago, and in this video, I'll share my first thoughts on some of the figures that we got to see and play over the course of the evening. These were the figures I drafted for the Battle Royale: Captain America, Black Widow, Black Panther, W'Kabi, and Foggy Nelson, for a total of 225 points. I had trouble scoring 30 points against my opponents, partly because one of the players had a 200-point figure, which we couldn't do much against, but also because of a couple of poor strategic choices on my part, I have to admit. But here are a few interesting takeaways from my experience, and I hope they could be useful to you in some similar game format. Figures in this set follow the trend we've been seeing for the past few sets now. Point cost is very low, especially low. When you're playing a 3-action game and you have 5 characters or more, the Avengers team ability becomes really handy because the move actions you give those characters don't count towards your action total. If you have enough of them, you can position every figure on your first turn. Captain America is especially useful in that type of game. His leadership succeeds half of the time, and if you roll a 6, you can actually remove an action token on each friendly character with the Avengers keyword within his range. That's amazing. Black Panther and W'Kabi. This combo is really interesting. Black Panther has the Marvel Knights trait, which, without going into the details, can make him a wild card so he can copy the very prevalent Avengers team ability. So that's already good. He has traded Leap Climb and Super Senses, starts with Stealth and Outwit. He has 4 range, 3 damage, 10 attack value. That's all very good for 50 points in 5 clicks. Add W'Kabi on the team, and his defense goes up a point to 19 on that first click. And if W'Kabi is adjacent when Black Panther makes a close attack, W'Kabi may make a close attack. So that's a really good combo. Black Widow was my MVP in the Battle Royale. Her improved movement and traded stealth were very useful on the map we had, and her running shot was very handy because it turns out that move and attack powers are not that common in this set. Foggy Nelson is a good support figure that protects an adjacent friendly character from Outwit and Perplex, among other things, but wasn't much help to me because none of my opponents in the Battle Royale had powers that made his presence useful. Now I have to tell you about this crazy combo. My girlfriend's son pulled a Chase Captain America, the Samantha Wilson one. When she's being carried, she modifies the speed value of her carrier by +3, and if she has no action tokens, she can be given a non-free action after being carried. Now this is completely nuts with Count Nefaria. He has a speed value of 12, make that 15 when carrying Captain America, -2 for the carry, so 13 after all modifiers. He drops Captain America, which then charges for 4 squares, picking up a heavy object on the way, and could deal 4 damage to a character that was just 2 squares out of the starting area. And before any of that happens, Captain America can use Perplex. Did I mention both of these characters are indomitable with 18 defense, 20 with combat reflexes for Captain America? Obviously, this is a chase figure, so it's unlikely you'll see a lot of this combo in sealed games, but if you do see it, I hope it's on your side. So that's it for my first look at a few figures from the Avengers Defenders War set. I think this is going to be a really fun set. Can't wait to get my hands on a case. What are your thoughts on this set? Share them in the comments below. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the Tabletop Teacher, check the available rewards on Patreon, and as always, thanks for playing with me.